Going on, everyone? This is week 8 power rankings video. Sorry it's so late, but I don't know what you guys expected. I'm a piece of shit and procrastinating until last second, per usual. So sorry about that, but at least I'm getting them in, and let's rattle these off and get this over with for Monday Night Football. So right now we got Dave Gould in first place because he just keeps on getting wins. He's doing a great job of trading away, getting good trades, moving his team around, and somehow squeaking out wins week in and week out. One thing I will say, though, is that he has the least amount of points scored against him, which probably helps him against matchups, so maybe he has some lucky matchups going against him. But the fact that Fournette got hurt and Aaron Rodgers went down, hindering Jordy's input, he's still able to take out teams and win. So props to you, Dave, for continuing your undefeated streak, and best of luck to you the rest of the season. I'm not sure how your team's going to pan out towards the playoffs once everyone else starts getting a little bit more healthy and some of the bigger players may start showing up, but time will tell. Number 2, we have JP, the newcomer. Love your team, Alex Smith, McKinnon, got a great kicker, you got Todd Gurley. Don't really like your wide receivers. Jarvis Landry is okay. Devin Funchess, definitely don't really like him, but at least you have Todd Gurley, the number 1 running back in the league, and I love the pickup of Robbie Anderson off the waiver wire. That was absolutely huge for you. And I think your team and team management skills are great. And the fact that you keep on winning, you're number 2, and you put up the most points so far, 689. It's the most for points for. So congratulations, and keep on killing it out there. You got the number 2 spot. Good luck to you. And number 3, we got Devin. Devin went from the bottom of the league at the beginning and now has shot his way back up to the top by building his team. So props to you for rebuilding your team. Starting with the quarterback, I hate Russell personally, but he's putting up major points right now, so that's great for you. Shady's an amazing running back. I don't think Jordan's the number 1 running back that I got for him, but I think the trade we made is a pretty good one, and I hope that he gets the job done for you. He seemed like he did the other day, putting up around 12 points or something like that. But going down to Jonathan Stewart and your wide receivers, I think Jonathan Stewart's a joke. I think Rashard's just okay. I think Allen is overrated, and I like AJ. I love Travis Kelce, and I hope Delaney Walker works out for you. So best of luck to you, and I also like how you have Shady's backup. Real smart decision. I think your team's looking good, and as you push forward, you should probably try to get someone to replace Jonathan Stewart. Moving on to the next one. Number 4, is me. The only concerns about my team right now is Golden Tate. He's not the most reliant receivers. I don't have the most reliant receivers. Deshaun Jackson, Golden Tate, Emmanuel Sanders. Don't really like Emmanuel Sanders too much right now. So we'll see with my receivers. They're on a weekly basis of doing well or just blowing it. So, but the Vikings D are killing it. The pickup of Paul Richard killed it this week. I hope he continues to do well. And Adam Thielen looks like the Minnesota's number 1 wide receiver right now. Tevin Coleman got me a decent 10 points, along with Deshaun Watson absolutely killing it. So leaving me with Derrick Henry and DeMarco Murray on the bench for next week to sub in is pretty good. So I think my team looks pretty solid. Got some good subs to turn in just in case people get hurt or bye weeks. And I think my team might actually go pretty far now. I made a huge trade a week or 2 ago, pulling away Jay Ajayi and Jordan Howard, pulled a Mark Wolf, and so either I'm going to turn out like the Mark Wolf of the league or I might actually make it to playoffs. Time will tell. And coming from where the time will tell, sorry about that, Ryan Lochte moment. Speaking of the kid who always says time will tell, Chick, you're coming in at number 5. Sorry about that. Can't count right now. I like your team, Chick. Looks good on paper, just like mine used to. You got Doug. You got Kamara, Mike, Julio, Ertz, Mixon, and Graham. Got the Broncos defense. Great pickups with Davis, Kenny Stills. and the Tennessee kicker is looking really good. Your team looks great on paper, but it's just not producing enough points, and that's how my team was at the beginning of the season. So either make some trades to try to boost your team up, or maybe your team will turn it around and actually start performing like they should. Coming in at number 6 is Ryan Tucker. Now, Ryan has had to come back from a huge devastating injury of DJ at the beginning of the season, but his team looks great right now with Dak, Lamar Miller, Fat Rob, Dez, T.Y. Tyreek Hill, and Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas is average, in my opinion. I don't like receivers from the Broncos. T.Y.'s a bigger bust player. Dez consistency relies on Dak, so if Dak doesn't have a good game, obviously Dez doesn't have a good game, just like last week, so that hurts you. But I think in the future, they'll still be fine. The only thing that concerned me is Fat Rob's injury prone. He's kind of risky because I saw him hobbling off the field at the end of the game the other night, and that could cause some real problems for you in the future if you lose Fat Rob. Coming in at number 7, we got Didi. Didi, I like your team. You got Drew Brees, Melvin Gordon, Ingram, Brandon Cooks. You got Blunt, James White. A lot of decent players, but your team management skills just hasn't been getting it done. You haven't put in the right players in the right games, and unfortunately, I think your team should be right. I should be doing a little bit better. Considering that you have almost the second least amount of points scored against you, I think your team should have a better record. And either it's due to unlucky matchups or possibly just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just think based on your team's stats and with the way it looks on paper, your team should be a little bit better. But your team's just not putting up enough points, so we'll have you at number 7. Yeah. All right. Number 8 is Matthew. You have really great team management. You've been killed with injuries this year, like Aaron Rodgers. You have a lot of Washington injuries, and then Jordan Reed is a pussy and looks like he just got hurt again. L.I.T. Murray only had one good week, but you have him playing. AP, who knows if he's going to turn out to be amazing or not since Carson got hurt. Your best player is definitely DeAndre Hopkins, absolute beast. And you have Le'Veon and Matt Ryan and Thompson. So if Thompson gets the backfield and starts over Fat Rob, then your team is looking very good outside of the wide receivers. I don't really trust Hearns. And all you really have for wide receiver is DeAndre Hopkins. So that's why you are at number 8. But good luck to you. You've been getting your team better and better and been dealing with those injuries. Maybe you'll be able to squeak into the playoffs, and we'll see what happens. Shame. Jack, you are number 9. Jack, I kind of like your team. You have great wide receivers. Thomas, Crabtree, Kelvin, and then the Rams kicker's doing great. You got the running back for Green Bay, Jones. He's doing good. I just don't understand why you're not playing Fuller. And you have Captain Kirk as your quarterback. I don't understand why you're not winning more games. I think it's due to poor management, not playing Fuller, not playing the right people at the right time, which is why you're all the way down here. I think your team should be a little bit better if you manage them a little bit more. And finally, the bottom 3, the 2 and 5s. Beef. You're coming in at number 10. Like your quarterback. Love Gronk. That's about it. You just had beef luck. Your running backs aren't that great. Forte's not going to pull you into the playoffs. Dion has potential, but he's not a number 1 running back. Nelson Aguilar and Jones Jr. are not the most consistent receivers, so if they have big games, you'll get a win, but unfortunately, they're just not doing it for you because it appears that you have the 4th most scored points this year, so that's pretty good, but unfortunately, you have the second most scored against you. So it seems like it just beef luck again. You're just not getting enough. Just barely not getting enough points to win. So classic beef, and also I think some of your trades and maneuvers at the beginning of the season kind of hindered your team and made it limited because your bench is absolute trash. But again, beef luck is really just killing you right now, leaving you at 2-5, possibly 2-6. Next we have Bill. Billy, you just got the curse of Bill, because I just traded you Jay Ajayi, and he ended up getting absolute ass against the Ravens. But I guess that's what you deserve for playing him against our home team. I like Jameis, but he's been bigger bust in the past couple weeks. So I have some of his receivers, so I hope he does well, and I hope that works out for you. Other than that, Doug Baldwin, I hate. The Bucs defense are ass. Best kicker, your best pick might be your kicker right now, honestly, because Marshawn Lynch is suspended. Got no one on your bench except for Sanu, who has a little potential. And you also kept Jack Doyle on your bench, who had 18 points. So I don't know what to tell you. The curse of Bill continues. Coming in last is Reese. Don't really have a lot to say about Reese's team, other than it's absolute garbage. Other than Zeke, you have almost no one on your team that's worth anything. T.Y. Hilton, no. Tyrell Williams, Zach Miller's out. Frank Gore, at least you have a little bit of consistent points coming in through that old running back, but who knows how long he's going to last. Cam hasn't been the same quarterback he was in past years, and I just don't trust Carlos Hyde in San Francisco. So I don't know where you plan on going with your team, but it looks like it's not going to go anywhere but down from here. So having said that, there's the Week 8 rankings. I'll say them again for everyone. Starting at number 1 would be Dave. Number 2, JP. Number 3, Devin. 4 would be me. 5, Chick. 6, Ryan. 7, Dee. 8 is Matt. 9 is Jack. 10 is Beef. 11 is Bill. And in last place is Reese. Thanks, everyone. Sorry it was so late, and good luck this week.